Šta je bilo, pseta? Šta bilo? Šta je bilo, mali pas, đukelo? Ajde, hop. I dobro večer, Raja. Evo nas. Stigla IBERIA. Friško, nova, evo, 3 minute od objavljivanja. I potrošili smo svojih par eurića da ubodemo IBERIju. Pa ćemo, šta ćemo? Ajmo vidjeti prvo. Juhuc, već neke garaže imamo. Evo, ajmo ubost garažicu. Dobro sam, Leone, super sam. Vidim da su te malo ljutili. Vidim da su te followeri razljutili. Evo, da pokupujemo garažice pa ćemo krenut. Ima se para, ima se s čim. Albačete. Možda ću baš i krenuti iz albačetea. To mi onako zvuči primamljivo. Vrlo zanimljivo. Evo još pola minute. Imamo samo 49 gradova i sela za obići. I eto nas. Ajmo u Bilbao. Pada. To će biti onako. Ili ovuda. Ajmo iz Barcelone krenut. By the way, Leone, na Discordu sam, pa ako ti je gušt, ti se prištekaj. Pozdrav, Erik. Eto me. Samo što nisam krenuo. Ajde, upucamo, ovo nam ne treba. Popalimo light show. I spremni smo. Možemo krenuti u uživanciju. Znači, IBERIA, pa da vidimo, krenut ćemo iz Barcelone, pa gdje nas put odnese, ali vozit ćemo external kontrakte, jer radimo, šta radimo? Radimo event. Ok, oba dva Leone. I onaj čudnog imena i... čekaj malo. Čekaj malo. Samo da mi se loada ovo pa ću se prebaciti. Iako mislim da gore čak... Dobro, daću ti ono... Onaj ti treba broj i hashtag.
Let's get this job done.
Samo sekundu. Discord. Čekaj, moram sejvat. Izaći iz igrice. Evo, sad ćemo mi to riješiti. Ok. I hashtag je 9347. Ok. To je to. Evo, vraćamo se za koju sekundu. Znači, ona dva akaunta Leone mogu maknuti, izbrisati. Ok. Ok. Samo mi reci kad si se pridružio. Kako nisam dobro napisao. Ok, sam sekund. Možda između Big i Špeksi razmak. To je to. Možda ti je razmak između tog. Vjerojatno je to problem. Okidoki. Ok, čekam da se joinaš. Reci mi kad si se joinao. Eto, večeras imamo novi kamion, novu mapu. I bit će uživancija, samo da tebe priheftam na Discord i to je to. Jesi se spojio? Jer ako jesi, ja te još uvijek ne vidim. Koja njubara, koja njubara. Koja luzerica. Išao sam kreten široko ko da imam prikolicu, a u stvari nemam prikolicu. Još. Eto, večeras sam digao stream u Full HD da vidim kako će to izgledat. Za sad nije loše. Ovo novo osvjetljenje stvarno je mrak. Ovdje je samo 30 ograničenje. Dobro, pravit ćemo se malo kvrgavi i voziti 50. Ok. Može, evo, čim dođem na mjesto pokupit prikolicu, onda ću te pokliketat. Vidjet. Čudno ovo izgleda. Ali tu smo. Evo, zakačim prikolicu.
What are we waiting for?
Okay. Ok, poslao sam invite. Ok. To. I tu si. Ok. Sad mogu voziti normalno. Po mogućnosti ne skršit se negdje. 35 tona paleta. Nije baš malo. I idemo desno. Probamo ne skršit nikog. Gdje smo sad zapali? Joj, dupla prikolica, fuck. Taj detalj sam zaboravio. Ma baš sam kreten. Gledam chat i opće zaboravio sam da imam duplu prikolicu. Ok, odštekali smo se. Ok, četvrti izlaz. Kružni tok s prugom u sredini. Ok.
Keep right.
žive duše, pa ajmo. Ok, dupla prikolica, pazit na skretanju. Gledat retrovizore malo više i bit će sve ok.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. First.
Exit now.
Second it is.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okie dokie. Okay, people, I will
At the
talk
roundabout,
basically
take the
mainly
second exit.
Croatian, so if somebody non-Croatian
Keep
speaking
right.
join, let me know.
Exit now.
Jesi ti to, Leone, otišao ili te ja samo ne vidim trenutno? Aha, gdje da te dodam? Sekundu. Aha. Šta da te izbrišem pa da te opet dodam ili šta hoćeš? Jer vidim te da si još uvijek aktivan. Samo skočiš u kanal. Thank you, Torque. Yeah, I will continue in few. U chat da te dodam. Kako misliš da te dodam u chat? Pa možeš se sam prebaciti gdje god hoćeš, u koji god kanal hoćeš. Okay. Okay. To je to. Šta evo ti ponovo invite. Bacimo te van da možeš prihvatiti. Ok, prihvati ponovo invite pa ću te ja... Ok. YouTuber. Ja sam ti dole u Cranky Wombat live stream kanalu. Okay, thank you, Torque. Stay with me. If you want, you are free to join me on my Discord server if that's easier to you. And yeah, it will be fun if you join and comment with me and with me and Leon. Ok. Dok se ti, Leone, joinaš, ja ću nastaviti vozit. Ok, pusti me, idiote. This AA traffic is really annoying.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, we will keep right
Exit right.
and exit right. Ne možeš se joinat.
Keep left.
Just a second. Ma moraš se moći joinat. Okay. Jesi, ok.
Sam kupio za novce. Znaš kaj sam kupio za novce?
Mislim da ćete morat
Keep
pojačati, jedva te čujem.
Ne znam zašto.
Evo sad ideš ti meni na 150% i bit ćeš dobar.
Dobro, htio sam ti reći, jer... Znaš kaj sam kupio?
Kaj si kupio?
Kupio sam kameru i mikrofon novi.
O, mrak.
I razmišljao sam da kupim Eureka. Ali... Nisam siguran u to. I onda nađem neki free site. Potvrđeno da nije bez virusa. To jest da nema virusa, da.
Aha. Ajde te još malo pojačam.
Ajde.
Evo, jesam. By the way, Torque, are you a trucker? Do you play this game? Kaj si kupio od kamere? GoPro ili šta?
Na GoPro mi je preskupo, a kupio sam Kupio sam 900 kuna košta kamera, znači dobio sam masku, waterproof masku, dobio sam, uglavnom mislim da se zove Sport HD.
Super. Ma bitno je da može barem HD snimat.
Da.
Super. Mislim, ono na biciklu izgleda super snimka.
Turn right.
S tom kamerom sam snimao.
Da, shvatio sam. Kaj si imao na kacigi montiranu ili...
Ma na vrtnalu.
Aha, super.
Get ready to turn right.
Za sekundu. Moram si malo u igrici smanjiti zvukove. Samo options jer audio master volume ću staviti negdje na 75%. Tako.
Turn right.
Izgleda stvarno da će meni kraj raditi. Da, normalno.
Malo mi ko prekidaš ili ti je mikrofon malo daleko od usta?
Sad?
Sad te čujem, sad si mi u uhu.
A sad?
Savršeno. Malo prije bilo preglasno, ali sad si savršen.
Keep left.
Baš nešto gledam tu. Po YouTube-u šta ljudi kažu za stranicu, evo za svakog kojeg sam naišao piše da radi.
Koja stranica, sorry, nisam te.
Keep
A
left.
ono, možeš besplatno instalirati. Evo to. Bez
A.
potrudi.
Da, možeš lokalno na hard, ali nećeš moći playat online. Neće se moći na Steam spojiti. A budeš jednom kad budeš sa svojima u Zagrebu došao u posjetu pa da probaš da vidiš opće kak ti se to sviđa.
Već sam ja bio u Zagrebu neki dan.
Aha, pa što se nisi javio?
A zato što bili smo kod...
Keep right. Then
Bili
exit
smo
right.
kod bajke i dede pa nismo se...
Pa
malo
dobro,
baš ne-
ja sam par ulica dalje.
Exit right.
Aha, za Uskrs ste to bili.
A, ne.
Turn right.
Ali jednom prvom prilikom ću doći vidjeti kako to igrica funkcionira. Pa- samo idem se nekaj popiti.
Ok. Okay, Torque, are you still with me? Yeah, it's night time, so we cannot see much around, but oh, it's 2:53 a.m., so very soon we can expect some daylight and much more scenery to see. And I don't know, did you know, with this DLC SCS software enabled scenery point viewpoints in ETS too. So yeah, if we see one of those on our route, we will stop, that's for sure, and watch the video.
Evo me natrag.
Okie dokie. By the way, Tork, if you are not already follower, can you be so kind and push the button, please?
Exit right.
That will be really nice of you. Ali nekako mislim da je on moguće već i odlepršao.
Išao dalje. Scrollati po YouTube-u.
Ma dobro. Mislim, prije sam više streamao na Twitchu, tamo ima malo više followera, ali ne znam, u 2 godine nisam onu prvu stepenicu affiliate uspio proći. Jer da bi to dobio moraš, ne znam, 7 dana tjedno streamati i imati prosjek 3 viewera non stop. A meni je prosjek bio 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, 2.1, nikad 3.
Meni maksimalno ljudi što je bilo na streamu je bilo 5.
Da, to znam, ono veće kad je i Daki i ja smo bili.
Da.
Kad smo Dakija nagurali na 50 followera.
Da.
Od tih 56 sam ja.
Iskreno ti kažem,
Ma ne trebaš se nervirati oko tih hejtera, dislajkova i toga.
to nek mi je žao što 7 mjeseci, znači, polažem trud.
Keep right. And then exit
Da,
right.
snimaš videa i sve, a dobro, ja 2 i nešto godine streamam, pa koliko? Dobro, nisam toliko na YouTube-u streamao, ali u principu šta imam, 32 pretplatnika.
Turn left.
Da.
Na Mixeru je bilo zanimljivo, u jedno veće, u 2 sata sam 69 followera dobio. Znači, jedan stream, 2 sata, 69 novih followera.
To je vjerovatno bilo pravo iskustvo.
Pa bilo je zanimljivo. Sad sam većinom na YouTube, ali počeo sam, sad se otvorila nova platforma, pa sam počeo na Glimešu streamat. Tamo sam jedan od 2 streamera koji uopće ovu igru streamaju. Ali većina ljudi još ni ne zna za tu platformu. Pa onda jednom tjedno odstreamam tamo, tek toliko.
Da.
Ali večeras gledam
Keep right.
ovaj
Then exit right.
Full HD stream na YouTube čisto ok izgleda. Ne
Exit right.
šteka previše. Vidjet ćemo kad se razdani, kad bude više tekstura, koliko će dobro biti.
Uglavnom, mislio sam napraviti odmor od 2 mjeseca što se tiče mog kanala, zato što ne znam ni sam, moram smisliti kontenta za svoj kanal, kužiš, jer stalno jedno te 2 iste igrice se vrte oko mog kanala. Minecraft, GTA, Roblox i tak stalno non stop u krug.
A da, ljudi vole kad...
Razno nešto igraš.
Da,
Ne
A.
vole, dosadi onda jedno te
Da.
isto.
a dobro, kod mene su većinom ili su tenkovi ili su kamioni, tu i tamo GTA ili ovaj, kak se zove, što ti igraš, Paladini.
Mhm. Da, eto. Možemo jedan dan igrati Paladin.
To sam rekao, ja sam tu apsolutna au, koji sam ja kreten. Zabio sam se u rampu, a nisam stisnuo da platim. Dobro, ništa strašno.
godine, to jest nije pola, to zna pola godine, 7, to jest ne, 6 mjeseci, ovdje nas nije 7 mjeseci. Znači još 5 mjeseci, evo ti kako
Da,
se vrijeme
a
prolazi,
morat ćeš
godine.
ove videe koje radiš malo više editirat, znaš, posložit neke dosadne dijelove, možda izrezati tako.
Da, zato što... Jesi gledao onaj GTA realno s ovom?
Da, jesam.
Tamo inače uložimo 2 sata edita. Jako teško edita. Zato sam i stala malo sa tim, ali mislim da će ovaj tjedan da će izaći možda, a možda i ne. Zavisi sve u meni.
Da. Jer mislim imaš priču, imaš sve, znaš složiti, puno bolje čak i od mene. Samo moraš to možda malo zeditirat, malo.
Naravno.
Možda trebaš ponekad napraviti ko što je Daki radio, ono, koment tuđih streamova i slično.
Go straight.
Sam sekundu, nešto mi je na mobitel stiglo, jer strina je na putu ti, pa moram vidjeti. Sutra leti avionom, vraća se kući. Tako da sam znao da si tu, ja sam cijeli ovaj tjedan sam doma, mogao si doći sa starim malo. Igrat na velikim ekranima, probat kamione.
Praktički mislim da trebam skupiti 3000 za dobar PC, a to je jako teško.
Znam, trajat će, a polako skupit ćeš. Ja sam za ovaj svoj dao skoro sa volanom i svim, skoro 10.
10?
Da.
Onda imaš neku dobru plaću vjerovatno.
A dobro, skupljio sam isto godinu, dvije.
Exit now.
Nisam ni ja baš isto ono na rate
Go
polako.
straight.
A ništa, morat će se udružiti sa bratom i zajednički. Kaj Davida to ne interesira?
Pa interesira njega, nego on želi jednostavno imati sve svoje, a sam kad bi, on ne može nešto dijeli, ali
Aha,
meni nije problem dijeliti. Bolje da imam neki bolji ovako, na primjer kad igram GTA.
da,
Svaki skoro 5 minuta mi zna krešati.
da, zagrija se. Jel imaš nekakvu onu podlogu za hlađenje dole ispod laptopa?
Da, imam. Ali to ti praktički skoro korišta.
Da, laptop i gejmanje, osim ako imaš onaj skupe, a nemaš, nije baš sretna opcija.
1500 sam dao za laptop ovaj.
Da,
Ne, 1000. Ne, nije 1000, nego... To da, je 1000. To jest mama je dala.
da.
A, polako i skupit će se.
Skupit
Sve
će
može
se.
da počne.
Da. Ha. Dobro. Ovaj put sam potrefio dobar otvor, pa se sama rampa digla. Koliko je? 5:33, sad bi trebalo uskoro i svanut u igrici. O da, u retrovizoru vidim da sviće iza mene polako. koliko je 436 km ili 18 minuta puta. Ok, uključimo tempomat. A, nekog je policija uhvatila. Neko je nadrljao. O ne, bila je neka...
Može i policija hvatiti.
Da, nekakva nezgoda je bila, neko se skršio. Ajmo mi usporiti. Da malo vidimo. Prebacit ćemo pogled. Da. O da. Hihi. Gadan krš.
Vjerojatno je.
Aha, nisi gledao stream. Baš sam sad prošao sa vanjskom kamerom pa se vidi kako su se sfaširali auti.
Nisam gledao zato što radim neke stvari.
Ok. Nosi kiriki. Da, kod mene sad na stolu izgleda ko svemirski brod od silnih ekrana.
Moj stol ima eto. Kako ti konci?
Ma obično, ja ti ne volim ove svjetleće. Čekaj, sad ću uslikati, pa ću ti poslat. A joj, ja nemam tvoj broj. Ajde mi pošalji u private, pa ću ti poslat na Viber ili Whatsapp. Kao private message na Discord.
Možeš i upaliti Možeš i upaliti kameru, a mislim, pa mi pokazati.
Kamera mi je fiksna na stalku. Čekaj. Čekaj, budem nešto smislio, sekundu. Sad ćemo mi to. Sekundicu.
Ne mogu naći neku stranicu kojem bi mogao free. Ona prošla, ne želi mi se instalirati. Ne znam zašto.
Evo, poslao sam ti kao poruku na Discordu. Pogled iz moje perspektive. Da, baš sam kao poruku ti poslao na Discordu. Ili možda nije učitalo još. Ma je. Čekaj.
Aha, evo ga. Pa dobro.
To ti je onak za... da bi igrao kamione. Ovaj mali ekran ispod velikog gdje su kamioni, to je za stream kontrolu, stream dashboard, onda imam ovaj sa kamionskom kontrolnom tablom, dashboard na mobitelu i 2 ekrana. Osvanulo je. Sad već vidimo malo Španjolsku.
Možda ima neke slične igrice.
E,
Da ne mogu naš možda.
Nema. Čekaj, sad ću nakon ovih naplatnih kućica stati da vidim nešto. Sam sekundu. Samo sekundu. Okej. Samo nešto da vidim. Da prebacimo screen na be right back.
Halo?
Tu sam. Ne.
Štekalo me neka, nemam pojma. Eurotrak je 37 kuna na popustu. To
Da.
mogu kupiti.
Ako možeš, ok.
37 kuna nije baš
Pa nije, to je dobra cijena.
Da. To je čisto okej.
Di si to našao? Na Steamu?
Na Steamu 75% popust.
Super.
Ha? Onda znam šta mi je činit. Idem ja samo na WC pa...
Ok. Okay, we are back in business. Exploring Iberia.
Keep left.
Okay, let's finish at least this job before we start doing another one.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Keep right. Exit now. Go straight. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Ok, gibamo se dalje.
Halo?
Tu sam.
Malo si se duže zadržao.
Nema veze.
Uglavnom, ne mogu kupiti. Jer
Keep left.
teta mi ima Steam račun
Aha,
a ona je u Njemačkoj, a trenutno papira posao.
okej.
To ne vjerujem da će to uspjeti dobiti, ali eto. Mogu instalirati ne. Uglavnom trebao bi username i password, ali
Aha, dobro. E, moraš me dodat na Steamu onda među friendove.
pa znam, ali ne mogu zato što nemam username i password.
Okej.
Nemam ništa.
Aha, ti igraš preko njenog akaunta.
Pa da. Zato što ne mogu onda kupiti.
Da, da.
Pa ništa. Jedino da nađem neke free sajtove i sad. Jer ne mogu nijedan naći.
Ne funkcionira baš. Mislim, možeš onda čak i ako skineš igru igrat samo single player, ok. Nije loše za ono malo upoznat se s igrom, vidjet koliko ti se sviđa i to.
Keep right, and then exit
Samo
right.
treba to znati instalirati. Ne mogu se naći nijedan sajt.
Exit right.
Baš tražno.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ajmo napunit gorivo.
Samo malo stigam do porta.
A ništa, sad kad završi škola, kad budem u 6. mjesecu na godišnjem, onda možda jedan vikend dođeš kod dede i bake pa svratiš do mene da vidiš kak ti se to sviđa. Ali bojim se da na laptopu ti i ne bi baš to nešto radilo.
Mislim, ako imaš ti neki sajt, znaš ko mogu imati free.
Budem nešto pogledao. Mislim da sam negdje čak i vidio sa DLC-evima svim da se može skinut, to je sa svim mapama. Čak ima i, ja mislim, na YouTube-u video kako instalirati, kojim redom i šta gdje staviti.
Znači, step by step.
A dobro, do tad imaš drugih igara za pičit. Ja volim ovo jer ne treba puno mozga. Poslije posla fino sat, dva na večer se odmorim igrajući. Ali da, možemo i GTA i dobro, GTA ti gasi laptop, Paladine možemo. Moram uopće vidjeti šta svašta imam. Imam nešto i od ovih Epic Store gameova free što sam instalirao. Da, imam Bio je na Epicu onaj farming simulator, besplatan. To bi si mogao pogledat. To je predobra igra. Ja je rijetko igram jer ono baš trebam imati ruku ko hobotnica, ali u principu je super. Ono, simulator, možeš voziti kamione, svakakve traktore, kombajne, svašta nešto, sadiš, siješ. Zabavno.
Evo, znaš kako možda možeš onda to igrati? Spojiš tu joystick i igraš normalno.
Da, znam. Ma mislim, ja ju mogu igrati prek volana, ali... Jedno vrijeme sam čak igrao taj farming simulator, onda sam počeo više igrat ovo.
Nadam se da i dalje treba igrati.
Oh, 132 kilometra još.
Ček, to je cijela Europa.
Da, da. Čekaj, evo sad ću ti pokazat mapu.
Aha, zato se zove euro.
Da. Vidiš. Od Portugala skroz gore Engleska, Norveška, Švedska, Finska, Danska, Poljska. Pa onda ide malo u Rusiju. Ovo tu, prema Rusiji. Onda idemo u Rumunjsku, Bugarsku, Italija, sve ovo tu. A ja imam još modove na drugom profilu, pa mogu ići skroz tu. U Hrvatsku, Bosnu, Srbiju. Mogu ići skroz tu u Izrael, Tunis, sve to nešto.
Aha.
Da, ja imam sad sve mape koje su izašle uključene. A imaju još modovi, možeš cijelu Rusiju, hrpu toga, onda imaš par miliona gradova za obići. Ali svaki put kad se nadogradi igra, onda moraš mijenjati te modove. Pa sam onda odlučio da neću se s tim stalno patiti. Ali sad neće barem godinu dana stići nova mapa, tak da...
Godinu dana.
A neću tu izlaziti, to je samo benzinska.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Vidimo. A ne, plaća se 20 eura.
Da, vjerojatno će sad u skorije vrijeme opet biti neki diskaunti. Jer znam da onda igrice ova koliko oko 4 i nešto eura i onda ima onaj map bundle booster koji je ne znam onda za 20 eura. A unutra dobiješ ne znam 4-5 mapa. Obično unutra natrpaju sve osim zadnje dvije.
Jel ima na Epic Gamesu to?
Kako? A na Epiku? Ne znam. Pa ako hoćeš možemo, evo samo da ovo dovezem. Evo imam još 5 minuta da završim dostavu. Pa ćemo, hoćeš možda Paladine? Ako ti GTA previše gasi laptop i smrzava.
Sad nisam siguran da li imam, jer Paladin sam iskoristio.
Aha, ok, onda ćemo GTA.
sam neke mode u GTA i sad ne znam kako ih maknuti. Tako da, ne znam da li onda mogu s tim modovima uopće ući u GTA. Ja ne znam kako da ih maknuti.
Keep left.
Šta sam htio reći? Jer ima možda neka slična igrica?
Ima stari Eurotrack simulator. Ima igra koja se zove Scania Truck Simulator. Imaš 18 Wheel of Steel. Onda ima onaj On the Road simulator. Ima sličnih, ali ovo je ipak najbolje od najboljih.
A koji bi ti da tebi bude najbolje otprilike?
Pa ne znam šta je bilo zadnje. Prije ovog je bila Scania Truck Simulator.
Kako?
Pa vidiš, na Epiku imaš onaj Mud Runner koji je free. Viš, to isto si... A?
To i dalje free.
Mislim da je. Treba pogledat. Ako je free, ja to imam isto, pa to možemo zajedno voziti, a to su isto kamioni.
A ne, meni se GTA update. Joj, to će sad biti. A ne, ne znam.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Onda ću morat pričekat da mi se
Exit right.
Ajde, vidimo ovaj nabrane.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Znam da sam ga pokupio dok je bio free. Možda je još uvijek free.
Exit now.
Ima ovaj Mud Runner, Vala i Dolac. Koji ti imaš?
Sam sekundu.
Ili ti imaš ovu cijelu verziju?
Ja imam Mud Runner, pa koji god to bio, baš veli da je Mud Runner.
A, onda ništa.
Čekaj da vidim.
Pa baš mi neke danas ne ide.
Evo samo da mi se Epic probudi. Mislim, imam ja i ove tenkiće. Čak ti mogu dati jedan account već sa ubildanim tenkovima. Aj,
A ne, to ne igram.
Da, nema više. Ček da vidimo.
Nema ga više, prija sam gledam. Nažalost.
Da, sad je 25 eura. Brutalno.
Je dom. Kad nisam stigla na vrijeme pokupovat, mogu se privet. Ajde ti meni reci neku free igricu sa kamionima.
Ha, baš s kamionima ti trenutno i nema nešto free.
stari EU-Truck je free.
A ima onaj, mislim da je Eurotrack obični simulator, on je negdje 2-3 eura, ali opet trebaš Steam account da bi si to uzeo. On ima onak prilično lošiju grafiku, ali isto super. To bi na laptopu čak i vrtilo se bez problema.
Ja ne znam zakaj ne da free verziju da instaliram na laptopu. Baš sam mislila da ću moći igrat.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Kaže da sam 1 kilometar daleko.
Ima na mobitel za instalirat EU-Truck?
Nema,
Turn left.
a to je malo prevelika igra za mobitel.
A onda ništa.
Turn left.
Vjerovatno ću trebat možda malo dulje pričekat.
Aha, dok Ljubica dođe iz Njemačke.
This is where it ends.
Aha, Monika. Aha, Monika je u Njemačkoj.
Da, otišao sam njoj.
Nijesam znao.
Tako, eto, sad znaš.
Da, zadnji put sam se čuo kad sam streamao Mad Runner, pa je visela na streamu. Eto, parkirali smo.
A eto, ti imaš para pa si možeš priuštiti.
Ha, dobro, i ti ćeš jednom šljakat pa ćeš imat para i nećeš morat nikog žicat.
Nije da žica. Ja pitam jednom i dosta.
Pa to je to, nisam mislio da žicariš.
A baš mi ne ide da instaliram taj EU-Truck.
Ok, prebacim se na Be Right Back. Čekaj da vidim.
Pa koliko ja vidim ovaj EU-Truck Simulator 2 nije baš nešto tako jako. To moj laptop bez problema bi mogao.
Ha, trebaš imat i peticu, bar 4. 5. generacije, bar 16 giga rama i nekakvu grafiku.
A čuj, ako smanjim na najmanju grafiku EU-Truck, još smanjim ovaj.
Da,
Ako može podržati ovaj Paladins, vjerojatno će i EU-Truck. Vjerojatno. Evo uspio sam naći neku stranicu, sad čekam da vidim da li će mi raditi. A teško to da će mi uspjeti. Pokušat ću, sad ćemo vidjeti dalje. Eto, morat ću pričekat malo dulje da mi se instalira. A, dobro. Jesi tu?
tu sam.
Dobro. Vrti mi se tu nekaj. Sad ćemo vidjeti šta kaže.
Ja sam našao neki link koji kaže da je zadnja verzija igre sa svim DLC-evima.
Kako se zove sve?
Čekaj, sad ću ti poslat link. C. Neki 12 giga je veliko, ali meni je krenuo download. Pa možda upali.
Aha, pa tu stranicu sam i našla sad. Tu sad instaliram trenutno.
Skidaš u stvari.
Da, skidaš.
A onda mi... Kad skine budeš...
Pa makar da imam i single player.
Ma da, single player je trenutno i ja igram single player, jer multiplayer nije trenutno aktivan.
Pa da, pa makar igrao i single player, to je isto jako dobro.
Da.
Čuj, meni ti online, isto kad igram GTA, ja ti većinu igram single player. Jer ono, dosadno mi igrat online, onda sam noobara i svi me ubijaju. Ima dosta i hakera.
Da.
Samo neko mi poslao opet nekakvu poruku. Samo idem po mobitel.
Ok, to je to. Ok, dobro, shvatio sam. Znači 2 od 20 sam odradio. A ništa, idem probati još jednu odvozi dok se tebi skine i dok ti to vidiš. To je, imali što god bliže. Ok, super. Vozim iz grada Santander u grad koji se zove Leon. Ok, ajmo odvoziti. Čuj, već sat i po stream traje.
Time to get the job done.
Evo me nazad.
Super. Ako ti ovo upali kad se skine, onda ćeš imat kompletnu igru koju i ja, samo za offline. Što je super. Ma da, pa to je super, možeš isprobat, možeš vidjet.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Imaš mjesecima, imaš 2 godine šta igra da cijelu mapu prođeš.
Samo...
Exit now.
Čekaj. Znaš Da idem na download ili da idem na to?
Na download, da. I onda će ti probat otvarat neke bezvezne stranice, to zatvaraš dok ne dođeš da ti krene download. One nekakve će pitat dopusti, ne dopusti, to mu ništa nemoj dat. Na kraju će on popustiti, pusti download.
Pa evo, ja svaki put zatvorim, ono opet otvorim.
Da, 2-3 puta će ti otvarat.
Evo, meni svaki put otvorim. A ne možeš to, moraš prihvatiti drugačije.
Ne, ja sam sve odbio i krenuo mi je download.
Kako misliš? A ne? Nema šanse. Ma kakvi? Tu mi izbacuje neku jedanfincher.com, ne znam.
Nemoj to ništa, ajmo ponovo. Sad ćemo.
Valjda. Ok. Mogu sam prihvatit, ali ne mogu odbit. To ti to. Meni ne da, ne piše mi nigdje da mogu odbit.
Sam sekundu. A sad ćemo. Znači download. Taj feature. Onda imaš dole, nemoj ovo blokiraj, dopusti, ignoriraj, nego ispod toga piše download here, ovo, jedan feature link, download here.
Aha. A da, moram, piše mi download here, subscribe i nešto, onda trebam dat svoj email, password.
Ne.
Ne.
Čekaj sekund.
Onda nemam tu opciju. Piše mi ima click here to subscribe now. To mi jedino piše.
Sam
I piše
sekundu.
subscribe now. Izbaci me na onaj feature. Onaj onefeature.com.
Da.
I tu mi piše the avoid annotation, waiting time and spent eliminations. I piše subscribe now. Offer are $2.
Ne. Čekaj. Pokušavam prebaciti view na...
Drugačije ne da.
Ok, daj upali moj stream pa da pratiš. Jel imaš isti ekran ko ja?
Ok. Samo malo.
Good evening.
Good evening, mister.
Yeah, what is it you call me?
Yeah, did I? What's up,
You're obviously
mister?
also trying the Iberian map.
Yeah, I'm trying Iberia and same time trying to help my nephew to download the game, but free
Okay.
version.
Okay.
So I will switch between English and Croatian.
Yep.
So what's new?
Ušao stream.
Okay.
Have you been driving on it now?
Yeah, I just have small break.
I started here in Germany and going somewhere in Spain.
Yeah, I'm
But
already in
hey,
Spain.
okay, but there's something wrong with the speed limit because when I'm going on and off ramp, you know, to the autobahn, I
Yeah,
get a speed limit of 80 kilometers. But when I'm on the actual autobahn, it's
ja.
60 kilometers.
Ha,
Evo, ja sam u ekstremu.
ok, jel vidiš sad ovaj ekran na...
Da.
ok, jel
So I
imaš...
get a speeding ticket
Aha,
all the time.
ok, jel vidiš, Leone, ovo što i ja imam? Imaš isti takav ekran?
Da.
Ok, znači idemo na download here, on ti onda otvara nekakve gluposti, zatvoriš prozor, to što je otvorio i ponovo download here, pa ga opet otpiliš i kad ti ostane ovo što ja sad imam na ekranu, onda ti ide ovaj brojač. Kad ovih 20 minuta istekne, lupiš mu samo download i to je to.
Ali to je to. To je problem jer ja nemam to. Kužiš. Nemam te stranice, isto ja imam drugačije. Nemam odbrijač uopće, to mi je problem. Zato meni ni ne da.
Mislim, ja ga mogu downloadat, ali kak da ti prebacim?
Ja nemam taj timer.
A ništa, klikći na ovaj ekran download here dok ti ne prebaci na to.
Pa mogu na to, 100 puta neću.
A meni viš da svaki put mi ode tamo.
Pa ne znam. Onda očito ja se stvarno trebam na to nekaj prihvatiti, ali neću.
Nemoj ništa prihvaćat.
Hoću dobiti neki virus još.
Ne, nemoj to. Samo sekundu.
Nemam više kaj.
Ne, probat ću ti pošerat ovaj link na kojem mi to baca ovo da čekam 20 minuta.
Aha.
Probaj ići onda direktno na taj link.
Ajde. I sad ne mogu otpiliti to smeće. Di sad to idem da otpilim?
Ma samo pozatvaraš te prozorčiće. Kartice u brauzeru i to je to.
Ne da. Stvarno ne da. Evo opet. Ma, nema šanse.
Jer na tom YouTube video ima i za American i za Eurotrack. Oba dvoje linkovi se mogu skinuti.
Ma, uzmem ovu stranicu, uopće ne mogu.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Gle, šerat ću ti screen.
Exit right.
Ma dobro, ništa budem, fullo sam skretanje,
Okay,
nema
let's
veze.
find a new route.
Budem probao na svoj rezervni kompjutor downloadat i probat instalirati da vidim jel radi. Pa onda ako bude radilo, kad mi se downloada file, ja ću ga staviti na svoj Google Drive ili negdje pa ću ga pošerat s tobom. Pa onda ćeš ga skinuti direktno od mene.
Aha. Pa dobro, gle sad ovo, znači ovdje na disku pa vidiš.
Sekundu.
Vidiš moj ekran.
Samo malo nisam bio u ovome. Samo malo. Ok.
Vidiš moj ekran.
Da.
Evo, odem tu, download here. Izbacim na tu stranicu.
Ovu žuti. Taj zatvori na X-ić.
Pa da, ali ne, nigdje X.
Tu je ispod ovog manjeg prozora.
Ovo.
Da, skriva ti ga ovaj.
Evo.
Tu je gore u ćošku ispod ovo. Ne mreš taj mali prozor pomaknut lijevo desno.
No ne. Stvarno ne da.
Ne ovaj gornji, ovaj što je na sred ekrana, ne mreš maknut.
A kako?
Ne.
Ja. Ako to mi smeta.
Da, to ti smeta jer je tu u ćošku gore desno X da zatvoriš to.
A joj, sunce vidi kolač sada. Čekaj, kaj se... Ne. Ne, aha. Sad se... Ne, ga dohvatim.
What about the lightning on this? Do you
Oh.
got any issues with that?
No, not at all. Everything works perfectly and I'm again streaming full HD. So, yeah, everything is perfect for now.
So the traffic lights at night, they're not like exaggerated. The on tarmac, when it's a red light or green light, it's really bright.
No, it's looking
It is
almost
on mine.
like real life for me.
Well, yeah, except here also, yeah, my braking
A,
lights and
isto, nisam
indicators,
dobro
they are
vidio.
really bright on the
Oh, you
ground.
mean, yeah, yeah, I can see my braking lights like flashing on the tarmac, yeah.
Well, I think it's too bright, in my opinion, but
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But it's huge improvement considering that before sometimes you didn't see lights, the truck in front of you at all.
yeah. I don't drive like driving at night. And now also the side mirror on the truck, then that seems really dark compared to yeah, it's way darker. I have hard to see oncoming or
Yeah.
traffic from behind. You have the same issue?
Ne mogu dohvatiti taj X, pa nema šanse.
Da, to te muči, Leone.
But it runs a lot smoother.
A nisu.
Yeah, runs really smooth.
But that with the speed limit, I'm on the Autobahn now, and 60 kilometers is the speed limit. That don't make no sense.
Yeah,
It should be
they
80.
changed some things. But that's already changed with 1.4 update.
Yeah, but this happened. I already updated to 1.4, but this happened after I installed the Spanish DLC. Because when I'm on, on a ramp turning onto the Autobahn,
Yeah, it's
then it's
80.
80 kilometers. As soon as I get on the Autobahn, it goes down to 60. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, it should be opposite.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe some glitch in script.
Hmm.
Because on a launching party video they say they already found several
Okay.
minor
issues, yeah.
issues
Exit right.
which will be changed in next few days.
Okay.
Recomputing.
Okay.
But the annoying thing, I got a ticket for 22,000 Danish on there.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm gone broke, but
Yeah, you will never be broke. You selling funky sweets to innocent children from your dark van.
Rebooting.
what do you mean?
Are you still doing that job? Delivering sweets, candies to
No,
kindergartens and schools.
no, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have a job right now.
Oh,
No,
what
I'm
happens?
unemployed bum. Yeah, but you think it's gonna sound crazy, but hey, they didn't take this. I'm pretty scared of catching COVID, right? Because I
Okay.
got asthma and
Yeah,
bronchitis.
that's nothing that surprised me.
But they didn't take
Make
it
a U-turn
seriously.
now.
They let people stay there that were near contact with people who are tested positive, stay at work until they got the result. I'm like saying this ain't all right. I'm saying we gotta find a deal to this because I don't want to work here no more.
Jesi uspio, Leone?
Uspio sam neko drugi sam.
I
Okay.
don't want to risk my life for a
Yeah,
fucking shitty job.
that's for sure.
Ajde, kao piše da će potrajati 2 dana.
Oh, to je onda vrlo spor link.
So no, I'm a bum, and now I called in sick because the unemployment office. You know, I got to be looking for work to
Yeah.
get unemployment money, and
Nije gamerski, ali...
it don't make no sense. I am, less than a month from getting my vaccine now.
Leđe, lajlova.
Okay.
Samo novije već.
And then it don't make no sense that I'm gonna go out at another fucking shit factory job and get an infected a month before I get the vaccine, right? So the system is I had to call in sick,
Okay.
and I done that because I'm afraid of catching COVID. So yeah, that's how it is. The weird thing here is, like, you would think, I don't know how it is in Croatia, but
Yeah, pretty much disaster. People are
okay.
scared of getting vaccine. Nobody.
Yep, but what about the economy? Because here you can get job, it's not like that stopped.
Yeah, economy was shitty before, so
Okay.
I will say nothing is changed much because only things
COVID.
that people are arguing about it's why pubs are not open. We want to go out to drink.
Restaurants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, it seems.
Yeah, that part must be hit hard though, because it is here. If you work in that area, let's say hotels and restaurants.
Yeah, today we have again like times 10 infection, positive people.
What does that mean?
Wednesday we had like 300, 400 new cases. Today is almost 4,000.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Idem ja.
That's a lot.
Oh.
Why that change? All of a
Oh,
sudden?
it was
Have they opened
Easter.
up?
Everybody traveling around, house parties and all that.
Easter, yeah, of course. Oh, people then
Ok,
didn't listen.
Leone, onda se čujemo, vidimo.
Da.
Ok, pa mi javi jesi
4,000
uspio.
cases. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Pretio sam jer to će potrajati
Da.
dugo, a ne vjerujem da će raditi.
In November we had even 9,000 daily. Yeah, but in like
The
2
highest
weeks
we've been
we
up at
dropped that
2,000.
to 32 cases daily. And now again, same shit.
It's crazy, and that's how contagious this fucking
Yeah.
shit is.
Yeah, it needs like few days of stupid people doing stupid things, and in next 2 weeks you have thousands of new cases instantly.
Yep. I've heard the authorities when it started. They were aware, they told us we had to wash our hands and all of that.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter, they didn't tell us the whole truth because they already knew then that it was really contagious through the air.
You've got the contract. Now go.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Turn left.
they already knew that, but they didn't want to, panic
Turn
people.
left.
Yeah.
And these new variations, mutations, they seem
Yeah.
to be even worse.
At the roundabout,
But here, that people are more putting trust in so many conspiracy theories and religious
Okay.
theories,
Okay.
and it's stupid. Yeah, I do not need vaccine. The God will save me. I'm good believer. I cannot get COVID infection. Fuck you,
Okay.
die, idiot, die.
Yeah.
Go join Mr. Trump and die. Please do it
Yeah,
for me.
exactly. Yeah.
You do
Yeah,
not.
but the problem is those people, and those I work with people who
Yeah.
have those ideas too, and the problem is that I try to be careful, right, and
Yeah.
not give it to other people, and not get infected myself. But
Yeah.
those people give it to other people who might get sick, who try to take care of themselves, right?
Yeah, that remembers me like 2 or 3 months ago. You know, flat earthers movement, those stupid bastards. So we have Balkan.
That still believes
That.
that still believes the Earth is flat,
Yeah,
and not
yeah,
round.
yeah. So we have Facebook group here for Balkan area, bunch of stupid people sharing same beliefs. And there
Okay.
is guy from Bosnia, he was member like 6 months in that group and just waiting for the moment. And one day somebody asked that they need new admin for this group because somebody left the group or something happens. And he
Yeah.
just applied. And like 2 days after he got admin rights, and first thing he did is change the name of the group. World
Okay.
is around. It's a ball, you idiot. And the trick is, the owner of the group, you can change
Yeah.
the name of the group once in the month. So
Yeah.
they need to
Instead
wait
of an
another
extra month.
28 days to change the name. It was
Cool.
absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Keep left.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's still
Yeah.
people who
And
believe
like
that.
this week here in Croatia started massive vaccination. So we
Yeah.
have enough vaccines, let's say enough to start in bigger numbers vaccination. First day they were invited like just as test 500 people. 75 actually shows up to get vaccine.
Oh, there are
Second
many
day
people who
they
don't want to get it.
they called like 3,000 people, 270
No.
actually vaccinated. Today it was invited like 5,000 people, and I was just passing by the location where is vaccination.
Vaccination.
Yeah. There was absolutely nothing, nobody there, just
That
security
is a
guards walking around, nobody.
Why? People
They
don't trust it.
media and all that shit talking against vaccination, like AstraZeneca is
Seneca,
yeah, dangerous, nobody wants. And yeah, like in most European countries we have huge amount of AstraZeneca
When possible.
because
And
European
luckily-
Union invested in AstraZeneca development, and after all that's why it's so cheap, that vaccination, because we already paid for it in development phase. And yeah, nobody wants it.
No, that's the
And
problem. Luckily, my
yeah.
country it's that vaccine we bought less of, but it's the one that was one of the first available of,
Yeah.
you know. But it's been on pause here since March 11th, and still, I don't think they're gonna approve of it now
Yeah.
because they are afraid if they don't take the people's concerns seriously, that yeah, more people don't want to be vaccinated, of the other kinds too. So I think they're going to take it off the table here. Well, it's going to be decided next week.
Yep, and from the funny stories you heard that Serbia is second or in top
Yeah.
5 countries in the world by vaccination. Like UK is first, then States, and
Oh, it's Israel. It's
yeah,
Israel. That's for,
and
yeah.
Serbia is offering who
Keep right.
they don't ask
Yeah,
questions.
tourist.
Yeah,
So you could be a
yeah,
tourist and go
everybody
down there
can
and
get
vaccinated.
vaccine there.
Because people down there, the Serbian people didn't want to
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Serbian people don't want to get vaccinated, so they
But they endanger everybody else, because every time someone gets infected, there is the risk that it
yeah.
can mutate.
And the story, my wife is last week on the she had some business in Serbia and Macedonia, so
Yeah.
she's on travel, and she enters 2 days ago in Serbia, in one of biggest cities in Serbia, in Niš, in the bus, and only she was wearing the mask. Nobody.
Oh,
And there is
nobody
no
else did.
obligation to wear mask in public
Yeah.
transportation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and just she sent me message that from today, even in Macedonia, is police hour, so you cannot get out after 8 p.m. Everything is closed.
Because now there are so many infected there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she had chance to get first dose of vaccine because she was working on those earthquake thingies.
Okay.
So she get vaccine just for personal protection because she's in contact with so many people.
Yeah. She's a
And
forefront
today
of,
our let's say not government, city government says okay, because nobody's answering on get
Yeah,
vaccine,
that could be it.
everybody can came. Who shows
Yeah.
up, he will get. So I'm seriously thinking next week I will go
Yeah,
with my
you should
wife.
do it.
Yeah, not because I have problems with any kind of needles. I just shut down. I'm not
No,
scared.
but my fear is obviously that I
Yeah.
get ill of COVID.
I'm not that I'm not scared of get vaccine or blood.
No, me neither.
But very moment when the needle enters my body just makes shutdown. But not my bloodstream stops for a moment, and my
Oh.
oxygen level from 95 96%, which is average for me, drops under 30% in like
Holy shit.
yeah, everything functioning, but my oxygen don't came to my brain,
Then exit right.
and I just shut down for next 2 minutes, shaking like I have epilepsy attack or something,
Okay. Holy
and that's
shit.
really scary. Not for me. Okay, most of the time when I reboot in minute or two after, I'm okay to go, but last time I was like half an hour shut down. And that's why I need my wife to come with me. If that happens, somebody needs to drive. Because in last 6-7 months, first I was twice on emergency room because they thinking that I have epilepsy or some kind of attack, because I completely shut down.
Exit right.
Okay, that's
Yeah, that's
but
scary
it is your
because
brain, yeah, and it is your brain that's doing it.
yeah. And when I was really young, I was paralyzed completely from my neck down, so
Keep right.
Okay.
it's not funny.
No.
My nerve system is completely fucked up.
What? Do you know what vaccine you're gonna get then?
I will take
Yeah,
whatever they
Astra.
offer me, including AstraZeneca, because my wife took that and she's okay. Now it's 4 weeks after.
I know a lot of English guys, and they all had it now. And,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they gave 20 million vaccines in UK. There's 79 cases. There are
Yeah.
30 that died from it. That's obviously not good, and you kind of, I can't deny it that. I would
Yeah.
prefer to get a call and get a Pfizer
Yeah,
or
but
Moderna.
Keep right.
when you read statistics, somebody put some statistics like in Croatia was vaccinated, let's say, 25,000 people, and there is a record of 1,700 indications or some reactions on Pfizer, like 200 on Moderna, and 75 on AstraZeneca, which is
Yeah.
mostly used for vaccination here. So top numbers having Pfizer actually.
Yeah, but the problem is with or the Pfizer one hasn't given blood clots. They just been like fever or stuff like that.
Yeah,
As I understand it, they haven't
but
had any cases with that.
those blood clots are. Nobody says, okay, maybe you had that once before even getting vaccination, but just vaccine start some kind
Not
of
the way
process.
they happen. Not the way they happen. That is weird.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes people sit in airplane and died by clog moved.
that is true, and some women
Yeah.
get it when they're eating
Yeah.
birth control pills.
Yeah, that's just combination of several different factors, and it's really hard to predict when, why.
But it seems like there are some few people who are
Yeah.
which their immune system overreact
Yeah.
to that vaccine. Cannot deny that, and that's why
Yeah.
it's really important the authorities are honest about it, because if they're not, then all these crazy theories, but
Yeah,
they might
because
occur anyways.
most of the time there are contradictory informations. First, here in Croatia, they say, okay, AstraZeneca is like 60% effect.
Cover. That's
Yeah.
what they thought in the beginning, but it shows
Yeah,
now
then
it's
information
higher.
came, okay, that's wrong because testing isn't finished yet and all results are not taken in. So it's 97%. Then they say, okay, AstraZeneca is bad for people over 65. Okay, so we will not vaccine anybody over 60. Good. Now that clog things happens, and the last info is now says, okay, we will not vaccine anybody younger than
Under
50. Yeah,
Yeah.
just older people. So is that
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
that older people who fuck they can die
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah, well, yeah. Pretty
And
much.
then first day when vaccination all around the world start, they say, okay, primary goal is to vaccine older people and people with serious medical conditions. Now they say, oh, we fucked up, we need to vaccine first kids and young working people because they're important.
Exit right.
Yeah.
So
but another thing that also happened that right now, the dominant COVID version without my country is the English one.
yeah,
Mutation, they call it.
everywhere is. Here we have
Yeah.
like 90% cases of British
I think
version.
ours are nearly 100, but that turned out to actually spread among kids much
Yeah.
more than the one last year.
Exit now.
So I think that is also a reason why they start talking about vaccinating kids.
You have arrived at your destination.
This is a nasty disease.
Yeah, there is.
First of all, I think the most nasty thing about it is there are many people walking around with it and not realizing they're not showing any symptoms, but they are giving the virus to other people. That's what I think is devious about it, you know.
Yeah.
And then the part here that it mutates. First, I heard last year that normally a virus, yeah, it's dangerous in the beginning, but then it gets weaker and becomes like a normal influenza. That's not how it's turned out. There is this big town in the Amazon forest in Brazil. I can't remember its name. I read about it last summer, where it was really crazy there. They expected that 60% or more of that town, it's 2 million people, had been infected. So they thought they got herd immunity. But you look there now, because now they got this new version called P1, and now it's fucked up again. So that meant that people actually got COVID more than once. So who's not to say that's going to happen with the vaccines too? That's the fear, you know?
Yeah.
Because we cannot economically or mentally go on with this for another year.
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
I'm personally against lockdowns, against stopping economy, everything, because yeah, Germany has strict lockdowns. I don't know. UK had big lockdowns. Many countries had really strict measures.
Yeah.
And try and control the spread of virus, and sadly, but most of the time nothing happens. Virus is spreading. But I think it's much more important to inform people, to work on self-conscious, self-responsibility, because people are just ignoring any measures.
Okay, you can say that's right. See,
yeah,
Sweden,
put the fucking
Sweden
mask on your face.
Sweden did a completely different approach to my country and Norway.
Yeah, they.
We were hard on lockdown
Yeah.
and all of that.
And even Swedish model didn't.
Ready to roll.
That didn't work because
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is now they're in the third wave, and
Yeah.
up until now they had 14,000 casualties nearly.
Yeah.
Compared to my country, yeah, we have 2,400,
Yeah.
but Sweden ain't twice as big as my country.
Yeah.
So that would have meant that my country should have had over
Yeah.
8,000.
Yeah, I must admit that, I don't know, at least here in Croatia, this winter, we had almost no influenza.
At the roundabout.
Yeah, that's the same here, yeah.
Yeah,
We had no
that's
regular influenza.
fucking face mask effect. Okay,
Sure,
it's
yeah,
not
washing your hands and all
100%
that, yeah.
protection,
Exit now.
but at least you don't spit at on your colleagues and people around you.
No, and if there's
And-
any good thing about this, I think hopefully that hygiene thing that
Yeah.
you were talking about will carry on after we are done with this too.
Yeah, because I think this is our reality for bigger period of time. This is new influenza, and we will. I'm
Well, you
scared
gotta
that
get vaccinated
every
within
year,
another
so-
year again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Of course you will. It's not gonna disappear. It's there forever now. Absolutely. But experts here predicted 1 or 2 months ago. Let's say if we had no restrictions in my country and you carried on restaurants and nightclubs and everything would have been open as normal, right? Then we would have had 35,000 more casualties
Yeah,
on top of what we have now. So of course lockdowns works.
but
However, we relied on the whole time that science with vaccines would save our asses, because we could obviously there's no one that can carry on with these lockdowns forever. I
no.
mean, every country is going in debt because of this.
But scary thing is, last weekend,
Yeah,
even in Bergamo in Italy, and you know that Bergamo
that
is,
was where it started in Europe. Yeah,
yeah, even there was public
Then turn right.
happenings against COVID measures.
Mm.
What the hell? Every
People are
family lost.
tired of it. They're tired of it. So am I. I can understand the frustration. Yeah. I think there's light at the end of the tunnel here now, because we know that you can see the numbers in Britain now. You know, I think the other day they only had 10 casualties.
Yeah, it's stable, and people have some discipline, wearing
Sure,
fucking
that too.
masks, washing
Sure.
fucking hands, even
Yeah, but
using
they're also
gloves
getting
in
more.
public transportation, trying
But
to
they're also
keep.
getting more people vaccinated. That helps
Yeah,
too, and also of the older population.
and
They're
here,
more
okay,
vulnerable.
I'm now almost here not using public transportation if not absolutely necessary. But
Exactly
if
what
you
I've done.
look our trams or buses, they are full. Yeah, it
Are they?
says on the
Yeah,
doors
they
of the
are.
bus it's 25 people only, but you can find inside like 150.
Really?
And most of the time half of them doesn't wear any mask, because
Okay.
you can, yeah, maybe I'm Nazi, but I will not closing businesses, pubs or everything. But if I see you without mask, oh, okay, first time 30% of your monthly income for next 3
You
months.
get a ticket here. They'll call the cops if
Yeah,
you deny to wear a mask, and the cops
Scandinavian
will come and
model.
give you a ticket.
Yeah, same model like, for instance, in Sweden for traffic violation. You have income of million, 30% of this year income.
That's not how high it is, but yeah. Well, maybe it is in Sweden for speed tickets,
Yeah,
but not for
because nobody cares.
yeah,
People start care when you touch her.
hit the pocket.
Yeah. First time 30% for next 3 months. Second time 30% of yearly income. Third time 6 months of prison.
Don't people care when they got people they know, family members or friends who got really ill from it? So
Yeah.
I think that would matter more to me than a ticket.
Yeah, but here we have people on social care driving Porsche.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I should move to Croatia there, because
yeah,
that's all
we
I've ever done
here in my
trouble.
part of city, it's famous. Nobody is actually employed.
Okay.
Yeah, in front of my apartment building, there is like 10, 12 people selling tobacco, black market
Okay.
tobacco.
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
on about. Yeah.
and they are officially unemployed, getting every month support check from the state. Yeah,
Okay.
and if you take one of those guys, he is having in his not pocket, that small sport bag around belt bag, he's having
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 my yearly incomes.
Okay.
Yeah, he,
That's not all right.
yeah, and we have like
Then exit
at least 20, 30,000 mothers.
Exit right.
We have after you get third kid, your wife cannot can stop working and getting like average national paycheck from the state as mother teacher to stay home
Okay,
and care about kids.
for child support, when you
Yeah,
got three
not
kids,
child
that's
support. It's just she get child support and everything, but that's like personal paycheck. She's paid to stay home and take care about
take
children.
care of the kids.
And the trick is, most of the users of that privilege is
Yeah.
actually not living in Croatia. They're living in Bosnia.
Oh,
And that
oh, they can
paycheck
bring
is
the money
like,
over.
yeah, because Croatian kuna and Danish krona is like
Exit
one
right.
to one. They get 5,700 kunas or Danish krona. And
Yeah.
average paycheck in Bosnia, let's say for standard worker on gas
Keep
station
right.
or even in, I don't know, in Lidl Aldi, so cashier or something like that. So not highly educated people, standard working people is between 200 and 300 Bosnian marks, which is between 150 and 300, 150 and 200 euros. That's average paycheck for Bosnia for
Okay.
working people, and they getting 5,700 Danish krona. So do the math.
Yeah.
That's 700, 750 euros. Yeah,
That's great.
they have Croatian
Welfare
citizenship.
checks.
Yeah, and taking those checks and living nice life in
Yeah,
Bosnia.
because the cost of living in Bosnia is lower than it is
Yep.
in Kuwait.
It's way lower.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's the same case here too, where, let's say, the husband were from Poland
Yeah,
or Lithuania works in Denmark, and they got 3 kids, and then the wife had stopped working because
yeah, yeah.
he's working in Denmark. He gets yeah.
Yeah, I
checks for
told
the
you about
kids.
my friend. He was studying, sponsored by
Mhm.
Danish government, somewhere around Aalborg, I think.
Yeah, we said he
And
worked at IKEA.
yeah, and he was surprised when one day on the university, some guy come to him and says, "Oh, you are foreign student. Did somebody told you that we have student syndicate or some kind of student support organization, and we can pay you, I think, I don't know, it was like
Then exit right.
between 7 and 15,000 krona
Exit
till
right.
you all the period you studying here, and after you get
Turn
job you will pay some amount to our
To
budget.
pay back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like paying back, but if you all the period you are unemployed, you will get like 15,000 krona all that time. And first thing he did after finishing studies, he moved back to Croatia, taking
Yeah,
Danish
couldn't
support,
Yeah,
because that's a 1.5 my paycheck.
yeah, but in,
Okay,
yeah,
he soon moved back to Canada, and after
And then
he
back
find
to
out
Denmark.
that he cannot be in Canada on tourist visa longer than 6 months, he is now back in IKEA somewhere around Aalborg.
yeah.
But
Yeah, but these are things that are ruling in EU. That is that cost of living in Denmark is also much higher than they are in Croatia.
yeah,
So, but the EU goes in and says we put all these 27 countries into a
Yeah.
pile and make
Yeah.
them the same, and you
Yeah.
can't do that.
yeah,
well, you can, but it's gonna take a long time before you can do that. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm for EU, but I also think there's a lot of unfairness. I think it's unfair that
Yeah, they,
someone could come from another
yeah,
EU country and take advantage of it.
yeah, it needs to be the rules and all that agreements and deals should be get revised to see what's going on because yeah,
Yeah, because
EU
in the
can
end it's
survive
gonna
if
end up.
it will be crashed to the foundation and built all the rules from the scratch because old ones are not applicable to nowadays.
Yeah, but else it's gonna end up with more countries gonna leave the EU like UK did because
Yeah, because it's yeah, that cannot survive because few countries will pay, all the rest will suck the tit.
yeah. I'm pissed off at Hungary. He's a fucking bastard, that guy
Yeah,
down there in Hungary.
yeah, Mr.
Uh,
Orban.
yeah, no, it's not the country, but his family is sucking EU funds. His
Yeah,
family is
badly.
sucking EU funds, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, he is having both of our country, premier and president in his hand, playing with them because his family is actually controlling lots of important things here in Croatia.
Okay.
Yeah, they have in the possession our national oil company.
Okay.
They have like control of our biggest pharmaceutical company, not directly by the name, but they have people inside which are doing that for them.
Yeah, I just watched a documentary about it. It was because, when they had to make this Corona help package,
Yeah,
but he's not obeying the things that he signed on, human rights
yeah,
and stuff like that in EU. He pisses on that.
yeah,
So there's mainly Germany and my country, and
yeah,
we're saying to him, if you don't, then you won't get any money.
yeah. He's on small scale Putin, or let's say
Yeah,
same as
exactly.
Erdogan in Turkey.
Exactly.
Untouchable.
Yeah, same kind. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
absolutely
magic
right.
trio.
And he controls the media. I wasn't
Yeah,
aware of the control that family has over the media. So they are misinforming the
yeah, but
population.
Orban is really smart, actually. He is
Yeah, well, yeah.
bully against own people, own nation,
Yeah,
but
opponents.
he's smart when all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
about
Exit right.
Swiss franc crisis and breakdown came with loans and stuff. All that collapse, he just says, fuck up, you banks, we just will not pay that debt. And he says, okay, you take loan for 100,000 euros, okay, you will pay exactly 100. I don't care about Swiss franc or any bank policy.
Yeah.
You will pay back exactly same amount as you took loan.
Yeah, you
And
borrowed,
people
yeah.
after that, okay, all the shit he's doing is forgotten because that's something that makes Hungarian people survive.
Yeah, they gave him respect.
Yeah, that's something they can really see on their budgets. They don't care that he's selling or giving to his family and
Keep right.
friends
Then
all
exit
the
right.
important companies in Hungary, all the power,
Exit right.
because he, when the time is right, make a move which will grant him another mandate, another election victory. And actually, when Hungarian people see him in Brussels doing his funky shit, making jokes and stuff that he do, they just say, oh, he has balls.
Sorry
can
about
go.
that. That's when my Mac computer goes on
Oh,
screen saving, then it cuts off the microphone.
yeah.
No, but honestly, I think the EU should tell Orban, if you don't obey those things you signed to be a member of EU, then you won't
Yeah.
get no money.
Yeah.
Hungary is in fact that country that received most money from the EU per person. No other country receives that much money.
Yeah.
They could really hit him hard, but they don't have the balls for it, because when there's corona, you know, Italy and Spain, they're really, a lot of countries are in trouble. He could veto against it. That's how the rules are in EU. That is that it's not the majority that decides what's going to happen. It is if you play nicely, but you can in fact veto against it. And he threatened to do that. So they let him go. So he got away with it again.
Exit now.
And yeah, that's crazy. Well, he exactly like you say. He's like a little Putin or a little
Yeah.
that crook down in
And
in
with
Turkey
all
as
that
well.
corona crisis, what he did, he first thing did, says, fuck you EU, hello Vladimir,
went to
send me
Russia.
2 Antonovs full of vaccine,
Yeah.
and
But-
problem
but-
solved.
But yeah, well, problem wasn't solved because Hungary, in fact, I heard here lately had the most casualties per million anywhere in the world here in some days here lately.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's working now, but not to say anything now. I see Germany and France are actually talking with Russia about getting that Sputnik vaccine.
Yeah,
So,
same Croatia did. We ordered
Keep
like
right, and then exit right.
500,000.
Yeah.
Russian ambassador says, okay, first 500,000 is free, and you will buy another 3 million of doses. Do you want it tomorrow or next week, or you will wait for European agency to approve it?
yeah.
That was the deal. Do you want it now? Okay. Tomorrow Antonov will land with all the vaccines needed.
What happened then? Have you gotten them?
No, our prime minister, we called him European ass sucker. He's scared. He never goes out from his friends in Brussels
EU.
ass.
Okay. Okay.
So he will never do anything against EU.
Okay.
Keep left.
Yeah,
I think that's better than being Orban.
yeah,
but
he's asshole alpinist.
But listen here now. Now we're talking about AstraZeneca, and I have my doubts about if I want to put that in my arm. Well, I can assure you one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to take a Sputnik in my arm.
Give it to me,
I'm
any,
rather-
even Chinese one. Give it to me. Better
No,
any
no.
than none.
Yeah, but the crazy thing I was reading then, that is that Russia is eager to export
Okay.
this vaccine to other
Let's say
countries.
you own the Pfizer. I own AstraZeneca or Sputnik company, whatever. I'm selling €1 per dose. You're selling €25 per dose. of course you will do industrial espionage or whatever to make me not selling that
Go
because
straight.
nobody will buy yours. So I take everything about AstraZeneca or any vaccine with some reserve because, okay, maybe it's true,
Yeah, but why doesn't Putin prioritize his own population? Because the fact of the matter is there's not a lot of the Russian population that actually got the Sputnik.
yeah,
He
because
cared
same
more so
here.
about exporting it.
Same here, most of the people don't want to take any vaccine because they don't trust.
Yeah, okay, so so I should stick a Sputnik in my arm even though the Russian people don't
Okay,
trust it.
if your prime minister says, okay, Pfizer is 100% safe,
Secure, yeah?
yeah, will you take it?
Yes.
And
Right.
if he says or she, not sure, do you have lady or the guy?
Yeah, it's a lady, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
Says, okay, AstraZeneca is 100% sure, all that bullshit we heard last month about AstraZeneca is just bullshit. We can grant
They
you
would
that
never
it's
do
safe.
that.
Yeah,
They would never do that here.
so,
If there hadn't been those cases,
Yeah.
and this is why it's on pause here.
yeah, but okay. But in case that happens and she says, okay, it's perfectly safe, will you take AstraZeneca?
Not after what happened, no. I have to think about it.
Yeah. And imagine real life situation. You sit on the plane in Aalborg, land down in Belgrade, take a taxi to vaccination point, and you will have the table and all available, starting from AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Moderna, Sputnik, Chinese one are available. You can choose.
I will pick Pfizer or Moderna any day.
Okay. My colleague on the job took Moderna and spent 7 days in the bed like
I
a
would do
corpse.
that rather than get a blood clot. I would rather live with that, yeah. I know that is the side effect you can get from it,
Yeah,
but the other one is way more serious. I can die from it.
yeah. He had side effect, serious lumps condition. He almost didn't make to breathe like a week without extra oxygen support.
Okay.
He got like hand cannot move like 2 weeks.
I had a colleague years ago who got a regular
Yeah.
influenza vaccine, and
Yeah.
he reacted that way too. But getting a blood clot the
Yeah.
way that they do, that makes me suspicious. But I don't know. But another thing is, I will never, and this is, I have all the mistrust in China and Russia. I'll never put anything in my veins coming from those two countries, no matter what.
Oh, are you sure? So many
Yes.
pills and medications are actually produced in China or Russia, starting
will
from
never do
all
it.
kind of brufen or paracetamol pills. Most of them are produced and made in China because it's too expensive to make to produce it here in Europe.
Yeah, it could be but
Yeah.
if it's developed by Chinese scientists, I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah,
And that's how it is. I
Yeah.
don't trust anything from that country that way, and especially not from Russia.
yeah,
Well-
our Croatian top antibiotic or replacement for penicillin, so-called Sumamed. That's huge product or our pharmaceutical company here, which
Yeah.
is, yeah, it's actually made in China nowadays because
Yeah,
our
but it was
pharmaceutical company is bought by Teva, and before that a company which has that huge case with Oh, my brain is stuck with kidney issues. Help
Okay.
me. Famous American company which is on the court a few years ago after people died on dialysis.
I can't remember what it's called. But I do remember that case.
Yeah.
Now you're saying
Yeah.
that.
That company bought our biggest
Medical
company here. Yeah.
Mm.
And
Pharmaceutical.
shut it down like 2 weeks after.
Yeah, Americans always do that.
And sold the
move that to low
recipe
cost
for that top
to
product
China.
to China.
Mm. Yeah, but every time an American company buys a company
Yeah.
here in Denmark, that's it.
Yeah.
Then it's over and done with.
They need recipes. Everything else is
Americans are greedy bastards.
Yeah.
They look
Huh.
for short.
only
short,
Iceland have balls to send him back home and fuck them up.
Exit right.
Yeah, but this is a major reason, and I said that 30 years ago when I lived there. Americans look short term, they don't do long term
Yeah.
investments. Most American
Take the
companies don't.
second exit.
No, take money and
Yeah.
run.
Yes.
Exit.
Yeah,
And the funny
that
thing-
plague has also hit Europe, I gotta admit. I mean, it's happening
Yeah.
more and more often here too.
We here in Zagreb have something, we call it immunological something fabric,
Yeah.
which producing antidotes from snake bites to any kind of antidotes and blood preparates.
Blood poison. Or
Yeah,
something like
all
that.
the
Yeah.
kind products on the human blood or animal blood basis,
Mhm.
like plasma and stuff.
Yeah.
And like 3 years ago, somebody came here and says, "Oh, such a nice land property." And next day, our government and mayor of Zagreb says, "Oh, do we really need that institution? Oh
They
no,
sold it off.
yeah, let's shut it down.
Yeah.
It's
And
old."
get quick money.
Right.
Yeah,
And then keep
and now that's the company which had all the necessary knowledge, production lines, and all
to
the
make
bases.
vaccines.
keep
Yeah.
right.
Actually, we already have Croatian version of COVID vaccine,
Mm.
but because that company shut down, we never finished.
Have a production. Yeah. Yeah, my government did the same. In 2015,
Yeah.
that government that was in power back then, they sold
Yeah.
off. We could
You
have
know that
produced,
COVID
Pfizer
vaccine
then.
is actually developed on Ebola vaccine prototype.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, and that Ebola prototype vaccine actually is made in Croatia. First version.
Then exit right.
Okay, but the problem is now too they don't have enough production facilities.
Yeah.
My country could have had that if the government weren't greedy. Do you know who we sold it to?
No,
Saudi Arabia.
of course.
Why? Why?
They will buy anything,
Yeah.
just in case. Never knows when they will need it.
And we got nothing out of it. It was like pissing in your pants, and you weren't even warm for 1 minute,
No,
and then that was over.
yeah.
And it could have been nice to have it now.
Right. And then
Yeah, that happens in Bosnia. Saudi people came and buying whole cities and villages.
exit right.
Yeah.
So and first thing they did, they flatten up everything and build like closed complexes with luxury villas, apartments, big wall around it,
Yeah, like
professional
guards and everything
guards.
around.
Yeah, actually
Yeah.
army for rent.
Yeah, army for rent. Yeah. So all the rich people
Yeah,
from the
and
Middle East
local
and like that.
people, yeah, there was condition. Okay, you can stay around and live nearby, but only in one condition.
now.
You will work for us.
That's slavery.
Yeah, so only way to get in or get out from those complexes is by uh,
Right. And then exit right.
planes or by helicopter.
Okay.
So it's
Exit right.
whole complex closed with big wall. There's
Walls.
no
Okay.
walk entrance or any car entrance.
Okay.
There is helipad. All workers
Why
is
would people want to live like that though? Inside a prison like that? I don't understand.
no
That's not a
on
nice place
daily
to be.
basis.
I
There,
would feel locked in, wouldn't you?
yeah,
But yeah, I know they do in many places. I know
yeah, they
many
have
places
those
in South
complexes
America.
for shady businesses or just keeping
Turn right.
mistresses there or something like that. They even have on local airport special one lane for private planes.
For them private VIP
Yeah,
planes, yeah. It's a fucked up world we live in.
and the next thing they say, okay, you have water supplies or water springs. Are you interested to sell it?
Go straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we will take it for next 50 years. No worries. After 50 years, we will give you back for free.
Yeah, there won't be any water left.
Get ready to turn left.
You
They
need,
used it for their swimming pool and the
Yeah.
Turn
parks.
left.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
and where are they gonna get water from now when they sold it off?
okay, let's say we drink
Get ready to turn
water.
right.
Here in Croatia, we still have
Turn right.
one of top 3 quality waters in whole
Mhm.
Europe and in top 10 in whole world because
Find
we
new
have
route.
really good source of waters,
Turn left.
and that's only thing that we still have, and it's not
Take
sold
exit.
until
Oh.
last year. Then
What
we
happened?
sold 2 major water springs or water supply springs to the Russians. Not directly, but they bought company which owns
The water supply.
water supplies license for next 200 years. Exploration rights or whatever. Exploitation
Okay.
rights.
Then turn left.
Concession. We called it in Croatian.
Who owned them before? Was that the Croatian government?
No, Croatian company
Turn left.
Okay.
which is
Yeah,
now
but you
owned
can't
by
deny
Russian.
a private company not to do that.
Finally, we are here.
Here, the water springs are owned by the county. They're not owned by private companies.
Yeah, all the supplies here are state property.
Private
Yeah, but
Okay.
state give you for 50, 20 or 200 years concession to,
license.
license to use it.
That's not how it is here. It's actually the county that owns it.
I'm not against you pay for spring and you can use it like 20 years. But let's put in the contract. You have to take care about spring.
The
When you
quality
stop
and
using it, it should be same as at start. So you
Yeah.
cannot overuse it or pump all the water out.
And you don't like the fact either that they sold it to the Russians. Or they got some control over it now. Is
Yeah,
that what you say?
Yeah, because there is no rules. Russian buys company and all same rules which conditions that company had, Russian have now. And because that company is now on the court because economical criminal.
It's probably to laundering money. That's what most Russian companies they do, isn't it? They use probably one of Putin's friends.
Yeah, it's
It's a
famous Russian
despicable.
businessman behind famous Russian banking group.
Yeah, yeah, but the only one who are allowed to get big in Russia, they have to be friends with the Tsar Putin.
Yeah,
If you're not, then you get poisoned.
no a
That's how
joke.
yeah, yeah, that's how it is. It's a horrible country, yeah, and I feel sorry for the Russian people. He shouldn't have ended up like that. And now he changed the constitution. He can actually be president. What is it, to 2036? And this is why Donald Trump, he looked up to him, because that was what he wanted.
That's Donald's wet dream.
Yeah, it was. He looked up to him. He was like a little puppy that one time they met.
Yeah, there is funny story about our mayor here in Zagreb.
Yeah.
He told once, like year ago, that his biggest wish is to be mayor of Zagreb until he die. He dies
Okay.
last month
Of
after
COVID.
20 years being on that position. So few months before he will die, he told that stupid thing. That's
Yeah.
his biggest ambition, to be ruler till the death.
Oh, yeah, okay. How old did he get to be?
60,
Okay.
65.
That wasn't old. Okay. Yeah, but 20 years, that's too long for anyone to
But
sit
there
in
is
a public
funny
office.
story. First 2 days was not defined where he dies. There was like 7 different versions. First, he
Okay.
died in restaurants. That version was blown like in 50 seconds because he cannot be in restaurant because all the restaurants are closed because
Because of
COVID.
COVID. Yeah.
Second version was he was in public kitchen feeding the poor and homeless people.
It's gonna end up he was in a
Yeah,
whorehouse. I
but
can
in
hear.
10 p.m. public kitchens are closed.
Closed. Yeah.
Okay, that fall down in half an hour. Next version he was with some business people from Dubai
Mm.
doing some
Business deals.
negotiation about project so-called Zagreb Manhattan, which is
Okay.
blown up like 2 weeks ago and decided that project is closed and will never happen.
Okay.
But he was on the business meeting with those people about that project.
Yeah.
And next version was he was at friend's place at dinner,
Mm.
even preparing dinner.
Okay.
But that version fall down in next 2 hours because emergency was called on completely different address, which is like 2 minutes from that position where he is officially died.
Okay.
So finally, we find out he was fucking young associate from his office in friend's
well,
apartment, and he died
do
because
something
of
like that.
mix of cocaine and Viagra.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Of
but
course, that
he
a
was
come-up story.
first man in the world which dies on 7 different locations same time.
Mm. That was a really cover-up story. Was that his
Yeah.
family that was trying to
No.
make it look like that?
Still not final
Okay.
because
He
still
died with a hooker on cocaine and Viagra.
no, That lady
His mistress. Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Miss of Croatia,
Oh.
Let's do this.
and she's working in his public relation office.
Oh.
And her father works in for city of Zagreb. His mother, his brother-in-law, brother-in-law's wife. Yeah, half of family working in Zagreb.
I can hear me too hasn't actually come to Croatia yet because I can tell you that would never happen here. Not in 2020. Then they would have blackmailed him. If he had done that, then the women, they would have blackmailed him for that. Yeah, they might have killed him too.
Yeah.
The mayor in Copenhagen here a year ago, he had to stand down.
Yeah, and the
Because
most
he,
important thing he had 27 criminal charges against him in progress. And he died without any conviction, yeah. So
why were people voting for him? Do you have election for mayor every 4th year?
like 3 months before. Oh, you remember that story about child support and paycheck for mothers? Over that, he pays for each child progressively bigger amount of money. So for first child, he will pay the family 6,000 krunas. For second, you will get 30,000. For third, you will get 60,000. Or for every next, you will get 60 plus. So if you have more than 3 children, you have right to get a privileged price apartment from the city.
Okay.
So every election period, like 6 months before, he will do things which are whole 5 years of his mandate was not even considered as important. Like he will came to local village community and says, "Ooh, you don't have water."
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow machinery will be there and you will get water till the end of week.
Okay.
Or he will walk middle of the night through the Zagreb with his clone people. Oh shit, this building is almost crashing down. Okay, send tomorrow somebody to fix it. So he will work like 3 months before election, doing impossible things, at least trying to do things that on short period of time can be done and can get him votes. And next 5 years he will keep stealing, giving businesses and jobs, contracts to his family, friends, and
people forget.
yeah, because people are short memory. I need water supply. Okay, that's important to me. I don't care what he stole 25 million euros. Oh, but that's not my money.
Turn left.
And I'm pissed off when I hear people saying, okay, but he gave me like, I don't know, he built school.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. You built it. He did it with your money for triple or 10 times price, which actually worth it.
Yeah, you paid taxes for it.
Yeah.
And then he probably gave the job to one of his friends or family.
Of course that he did.
And that was overpriced?
Of course. At least 10 times.
Aren't you working for the county in Zagreb?
Yeah.
So he was your boss?
Yeah. Let's say he was not directly, but yeah, he was in general my boss.
Yeah.
Because he's politically elected and my boss is professional, let's say.
Yeah, the one directly, but your boss maybe be under the mayor then.
Yeah, she is. She was
Oh,
in
what about the
most
new
direct
mayor?
meaning of that under mayor.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Uh,
Explanation not needed.
no, no, I get what you're saying. Uh, I just don't know. Okay, that yeah. What about the now? It's the vice mayor that took over. Then don't you
Oh,
have a
that
vice mayor?
lady was
Oh, that's
same.
a lady.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
she's under
has
him too.
all the ladies around him.
Mm.
Beautiful young pussies
Yeah,
most of the time.
but
So
now they are running the show in Zagreb, aren't they?
yeah,
Now he's gone.
yeah, and one of those are is running for mayor now because we
Yeah.
have I think let's see 16th of May new elections for mayor. And
Okay.
in case that he didn't die, he will probably win next
Run
5
again.
years. And that will be, he already broke the record.
By being the mayor
Yeah,
for the
20
longest period.
years straight, 21 years.
Ah. But where is that the vice mayor now that could become elected as a
It's pretty much, yeah, we have like 20 candidates already.
Time
holy
to get
shit?
this out.
Yeah,
That's a mess.
I will say that's not real scenario that she will win, but who knows?
Okay. 20, you got 20 different
Yeah,
parties in Zagreb, okay?
no, yeah, we have in Zagreb more 90 different parties and interest groups
Shit.
because group of citizens can organize and provide candidate for mayor.
It doesn't take many. How does that work? Is that petitions? You got to sign for it? You got to
Yeah,
have a.
few,
You don't need many signatures, I
no,
can
like
imagine.
400.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, but
I think we have many here. We have 8,
yeah,
and I think
but
that's way
let's
too
say
many.
Zagreb have close to 800, no,
800,000.
800,000 people
Yeah, but in
officially.
Copenhagen they don't have more,
Yeah,
and they
but
are.
mayor of Zagreb actually is being elected by less than 100,000, most of the time between 30 and 50,000 votes.
Okay. Yeah, but 400 petitions, that ain't a lot. That's why I can understand that you got so
Yeah,
many
for
candidates.
president you need 10,000.
Mm. Yeah, okay. I don't even know what you need here. I think it's more. But I think there's way too many parties here because they make too much noise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It starts to sound like a fucking kindergarten. Uh, okay. But it's crazy he can get away. He could get away with it
yeah.
when he was that
We have even
dirty.
the funny thing, we have our minorities have excessive rights here, at least on paper. So we have case that uh, representative in Croatian parliament,
What?
which is voted, he gets, you will never guess how many votes to enter parliament, so top legislative thing in state. He get
Yeah,
3 votes total and
that's
entered the
enough.
parliament. Yeah, that was even too much.
Yeah,
2
who's
votes too much.
minority? Who is a minority in Croatia? Where
Uh,
are they Serbs
we
or?
have like 21 at least in our
Minorities.
constitution. Minorities, starting from Serbs, Bosnians, Czech, Slovak, Russians, Rom, or Gypsies, Jews,
Holy shit.
all Danish. We have few Danish. Even,
Okay.
yeah, everybody that moves. We have even one Apache and one Sioux here in Zagreb.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
minorities, and they have constitutional rights,
Rights because
which
they
is
are there.
okay. But then you
There
get
gotta be a
funny
limit
things that you
with
have 3 votes and entering
parliament
parliament.
because of the
Yeah, that's for Italian minority. That guy is like 20 years
So
in
if I was an
parliament straight
Italian
because,
and
yeah, he gets
my
3
family
votes.
was of 5, they can elect me in, and they
Yeah,
live there.
yeah,
Okay. You would
that's
know if
insane.
he only got 4 votes, there was one in his family who didn't vote for him.
Because any minority on the parliamentary election, they can vote for his minority and standard parliament or just for one of those. Most of them doesn't take minority elections as such important, so they vote for standard election parliament like all the others.
Okay.
And then when minority election came out, like few people go vote and that happens.
How big is the percentage for voting in Croatia? How many of the people can vote?
Like 35% is wow,
You're
good.
joking.
Yeah, because we don't have obligation to go vote or know
No,
any
neither do we,
consequences.
but I think we're like at 82 or something like
Yeah,
that.
you have really, like Swiss, you have high
I think it's
conscience
because we
about
more trust the
importance.
system.
Yeah, and there's
You-
another funny story. A representative of Gypsy minority, which is like
Yeah.
here in Croatia, 20,000 gypsies, let's say, rough number.
Mhm.
He gets like 60% of votes, like 12, 15,000 votes to enter parliament. So
So
60%,
he gets the percentage out of how many Egyptians there
yeah,
are. That's
yeah.
what,
So
not out of the
yeah,
whole population.
60% of people that
The
can
gypsies.
vote, gypsies, go out and
That
vote
can
for
vote.
that guy. So he have all legitimacy. Our prime minister gets like 12, 15% of votes. Our president get less votes than that guy.
Okay.
In number, not in percentage.
No, in numbers, yeah.
Yeah, but on
Because you
president
calculated
or
on
parliamentary election, like 300, 400, let's say million people votes. And the winner sometimes go and get mandate by 10,000, 20,000 votes. Which is
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
That's single percent, like 5, 7, 10,
Yeah, out of
12%.
the whole.
And he gets 60% votes.
Yeah, but is it registered what minority you belong to? Then that must be that they will know that you are a
Yes.
gypsy or
Yes,
okay.
you can on every, we have like every 10 years, general population listing count. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They do
you
that in
can
States.
every 10 years declare yourself like minority or not minority. your religion, everything that is statistically.
So if you were Croatian
Yeah,
10
I,
years ago, you
la,
could come and say, now I'm a
yeah,
Muslim
now I'm Danish.
Protestant.
Fuck you. I'm Danish. I want to be registered a Danish minority and go to election as representative for Danish minority.
Okay.
And two Danish people will came out which is registered on the listing and vote for
And
me or not.
and you get in.
And I will get next 5 years nice paycheck in my pocket doing nothing or almost nothing, having all privileges like 0.1% interest loans in banks, free parkings, all the expenses covered
Yeah, free
for
park.
travels.
You gotta run for that, man.
Yeah. And that's the funny story of politics. Yeah,
Yeah,
last
but I'm surprised how the
counting I
rules
was
are here in
declared
Denmark.
as Klingon.
Yeah, yeah, Klingon, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, now you asked, then I was curious to see what the rules are, like, say, in the county I live in. And I am really surprised. It says here in most counties, you at least got to get 25 signatures.
Yeah.
In Aarhus, Odense, and Aalborg County, you need at least 50 only. But in Copenhagen, you need 150. I thought it was way more than that. I honestly didn't. So I only need 50 signatures to run to get into the local council
Yeah.
county.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And other smaller counties, you only need 25. That's crazy. But I never looked into that. So that's why I didn't know. But I thought it was way more than that. I actually have a colleague here. There's